for the recent O'Hagan's Kopanong Hotel 500, round 5 of the hotly contested MSA Off-Road Car Championship. 31 special vehicles and 33 production vehicles entered for the event, which included a 35-kilometer time trial to determine the starting order for Saturday's main event. Organized by the Mafikeng Motor Club, the event has a reputation for being one of the fastest on the national calendar. While the Ford, Nissan, Mitsubishi and Toyota works teams were out in force, there were a few privateer teams that could upset the apple cart, notably among them the Jeep, Land Rover and N1 4x4 teams. As always, there were the last-minute preparations and documentation to attend to before proceedings got underway. There's just no stopping the father and son team of Franz Czepek Sr. and Jr. They have won the special vehicle category 4 times in a row this season and built up an almost unassailable lead.
We need one more good run or one more win, and we must probably clinch the championship. So we're in a nice relaxing position, but nevertheless we always box on and we'd like to possibly add another victory. So we're going to go for it, we're going to see what we can do.
O'Hagan's directors John Weir-Smith and Jeff Minnett have had an up and down season, but are nevertheless in a comfortable second place in Class A of the Special Vehicle Championship.
I think the event's going to be quite difficult in that it's a very, very, very fast race. I think they're talking about an average of close to 100 kilometers an hour. I don't know whether they're going to be able to slow the cars down. There's quite a few cars that have got a lot of horsepower. Yeah, you've got Shamir Variawa running about 580 horsepower. These sort of cars are going to have a huge advantage for this particular race. I think if we need to just keep it on the road and just be consistent, I think we'll do well.
Jimco's dominate the top placings, and reigning Class B champion Hill now has a comfortable lead in the Class B championship in the Look Africa Truggy. Shimmy Van Vieren has been toppled from his pedestal by Bucks Carolyn, who's moved into the production vehicle championship lead after consistent performances in the Works Mitsubishi Pajero.
Well, we've been consistent and we've had 4 races, 4 finishes, so we have to win the war, not the battles, and I'm very happy with the car at the moment. We just wait for our chance. It's so competitive in the T1 class that any car can really win. I mean, there's 9 cars there that can win the race, so we're just going to take our chances, and if our luck comes up, we'll win a race, but we're going to be there anyway. All the time, the guys know it.
A class win in the Mitsubishi Barberspan 500 and consistent finishes in the other events sees privateer Kutsia Labuschagne in a commanding position in the highly competitive Class E for 4-cylinder buckies.
We're going full out this year. It's much more difficult for the privateers to get anywhere. You know, it's quite expensive sport and everything, and we rely on quite a variation of sponsors to keep us there. But yeah, we hope it's going to go well, and we aim to finish as well as we can get around in this race. I hope it's got to be quite fast, so we'll see how it goes.
Van Vieren trails Carolyn by a mere 2 points, with the other contenders for the championship crown, Pitt Hasbrook and Hannes Vogler, 26 and 30 points behind the leader, respectively. Nissan entered a Class D hardbody for West Bank V8 and international sports car star Gary Formato. Formato would be standing in for an injured Mike Griffiths.
It's fantastic. It's better than sitting at home on the weekend, and what's more, to come with a fantastic team like Nissan, and for them to give me the opportunity is great, and looking forward to it. Got an experienced navigator in Mike Griffiths, so I'm going to listen to him. He's going to be my eyes, and I'm just going to drive the thing as fast as I can without winning it, hopefully.
The time trial was run in class order, with the Class D Super Trucks first off the line. Reigning champions Neil Woolridge and Kenny Skolthammer got last and would start 57th. R.P. Reinecker and Robin Houghton got it all wrong in the Castrol Toyota Land Cruiser, and instead of sticking to the road, they charged through a donga and found themselves without gears. Not a good start to the event for the former champions, who've had a dismal season so far. Lichtenberg 400 winners Cliff Barker and Malcolm Hubert were on a mission, with their prime objective being to beat the much-fancied Works teams in their privately entered Barker Performance Products Land Rover.
It's frustrating. We still came up the first turn over here. When Hartley went down in the gear, it's just suddenly we had no driver going. It seems to be the same problem as we had on the desert race. But frustrating. Obviously, we thought we'd found the solution.
On board with former track star Hanil de Villiers in the Nissan hardbody, as he passes Barker, who had picked up a puncture which would see him start 58th. The talented youngster has one win under his belt, but could count on huge pressure from his veteran teammate Hannes Wedler in a similar V6 powered vehicle. Wedler too has one win to his credit this season. Third fastest in Class T was the Monster Vacation Vans Jeep of Stratford Thrift and Scott Abraham. The 5.9-litre V8 powered truck has been on the pace all year, but frustratingly has been sidelined by minor mechanical problems. The Class A special vehicles were up next, with reigning special vehicle drivers champion Shamir Bariawa and co-driver Zahir Badania leading the way in the V6 powered Cornbake Foods Jimco. They would start in second place on Saturday. Father and son team Gary and Bodo Berthold were out in the locally built M&E Glass Durkio, which is powered by a Nissan V6 engine similar to that in the Class T Nissan hardbodies. Championship leaders Franz Chepek Sr. and Jr. are a formidable combination in the Porsche-powered V-Motors Chenoweth and maintained a steady pace to post the fifth fastest time in the time trial. Former Nissan touring car driver Duncan Foss and radio celebrity co-driver Jonathan Cramp set a blistering pace in the Class D Valid Value Nissan and would start in 8th place on Saturday. Newcomers to Class B, Henry Kirstein and René Huster, powered their newly acquired DDS Sandmaster to the fastest time in Class B and would start 19th the following day. A welcome return to form saw Andrew and Chris Birkin dominate Class E in the Castrol Toyota Hilux. They would start 8 positions ahead of their nearest rival in Class E. 5 special vehicles and 5 production vehicles in the top 10, with Camille de Villiers posting the overall fastest time. Shamir Variawa would be the first special vehicle away the following day. Another of those early morning starts, so common in South African off-road racing, awaited competitors.